Right now, your brain is being hijacked by an invisible force that's destroying your ability to make decisions. It's called the doubt cascade, and it's why brilliant people like you stay stuck while others with half your talent get ahead. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to break free. But first, let me show you just how deep this psychological trap goes. Meet Sarah. Harvard MBA, brilliant mind, had everything mapped out to start her consulting business. Clients lined up, funding secured, business plan perfected. Then someone asked her one simple question: "Are you sure you want to give up that corporate salary?" That single question destroyed 2 years of planning. Sarah spiraled into endless analysis. What if the market crashes? What if clients don't pay? What if she's not as good as she thinks? Today, 5 years later, she's still in that same corporate job, still planning to start her businesses someday. Or Michael, the software engineer who spent 2 years building a revolutionary app. Beta testers loved it, investors were interested, but when his brother said most apps fail, Michael entered analysis paralysis. He kept adding features, fixing problems that didn't exist. By the time he launched, 3 competitors had captured his market. These aren't stories of failure. These are stories of brilliant minds destroyed by what I call the doubt cascade, a psychological weapon that turns your greatest strength into your biggest weakness. Your brain has 3 decision-making systems: the logical prefrontal cortex, the emotional limbic system, and the intuitive default mode network. Under normal circumstances, they work together perfectly. But the doubt cascade hijacks this entire system in 3 devastating stages. Stage 1, the seed of doubt. It starts with what seems like a reasonable question. Have you considered all options? What's your backup plan? These innocent words trigger your brain's threat detection system. Once activated, your brain doesn't just look for real threats. It starts manufacturing them. You enter what researchers call threat scanning mode, actively hunting for everything that could go wrong. Stage 2, the amplification loop. Your confirmation bias flips into reverse. Instead of looking for reasons why your decision is good, you start hunting for reasons why it's bad. Dr. Timothy Wilson from the University of Virginia proved this in his landmark study. People who analyzed their decisions became less satisfied with their choices. The more they thought, the less confident they became. Study graphics showing declining confidence. But it gets worse. Your brain starts option multiplication. That simple choice between A and B suddenly becomes a choice between A, B, C, D, and 12 options you never considered. Each new option brings new doubts. Stage 3, the paralysis point. Overwhelmed by possibilities, your brain makes a devastating calculation. If I can't be certain I'm right, I'll make no choice at all. This feels safe, but it's actually the most dangerous choice of all. Because not deciding is deciding. You're deciding to let others control your future. You're deciding to stay exactly where you are, even if it's killing your dreams. Here's what neuroscience reveals about how decisions actually work. UCLA researchers discovered that your brain processes thousands of variables below conscious awareness. Your gut feeling isn't mystical. It's your brain's supercomputer making calculations you can't consciously track. Antonio Damasio's research on brain-damaged patients proved something shocking. People who couldn't feel emotions couldn't make decisions at all. They could analyze options endlessly, but they couldn't choose. This proves that good decisions aren't just logical, they're emotional. Your intuition is processing your past experiences, pattern recognition. environmental cues, and thousands of other variables in milliseconds. It's like having a Formula One race car and choosing to walk because you don't trust the engine. But the doubt cascade convinces you this biological supercomputer is inferior to your slow, conscious analysis. MIT researchers found that people who decided quickly and adapted as they went achieved better outcomes than those who spent months analyzing. Your brain evolved to make decisions with incomplete information and then adapt. That's literally how evolution works. The doubt cascade tricks you into believing perfect information is possible, but it's not. Let me show you the true cost of the doubt cascade. Every day you spend analyzing is a day you're not building. Every week you postpone action is a week your competitors move ahead. Consider the mathematics. If you start a business at 25, you have 40 years to build wealth. Wait until 35 because you spent a decade analyzing. You've lost 25% of your wealth-building time. That's not just 10 years. It's the compound effect of those 10 years. But the real cost isn't financial. It's psychological. Every time you let doubt win, you're training your brain that uncertainty is dangerous. You're literally rewiring your neural pathways to prefer paralysis over progress. Psychologists call this learned helplessness. The more you practice indecision, the better you get at it. You're not just losing opportunities, you're losing the ability to seize opportunities. And here's the cruelest irony. While you're paralyzed by analysis, someone else is taking the action you're afraid to take. They're starting the business you've been planning. They are not smarter than you. They've just learned to act despite uncertainty. Here are advanced techniques used by Navy SEALs, ER doctors, and top entrepreneurs, people who can't afford decision paralysis. The 10-10-10 rule. How will you feel about this decision in 10 minutes, 10 months, and 10 years? This separates temporary discomfort from long-term consequences. Most massive feeling decisions are barely noticeable long-term. The embarrassment of asking for a promotion, gone in 10 minutes. The risk of starting a business, irrelevant in 10 years if you don't try. The regret minimization framework. When Jeff Bezos decided to start Amazon, he imagined himself at 80 looking back. Would he regret trying and failing, or never trying at all? The satisficing principle. Instead of seeking optimal solutions, seek good enough solutions that meet your criteria. This prevents endless perfectionism. Define good enough before evaluating options. When you find something that meets your criteria, choose it. Don't keep searching unless criteria aren't met. The opportunity cost calculation. Every moment deciding is a moment not building. Calculate not just the cost of wrong choices, but the cost of not choosing at all. You might think, this sounds good, but my situation is different. The stakes are too high. I can't afford to be wrong. These aren't rational thoughts. They're the doubt cascade defending itself. Defense mechanism 1. Uniqueness bias. Your brain convinces you that your situation is uniquely complex, that normal rules don't apply. This makes you feel special while keeping you stuck. Defense mechanism 2. Perfectionism disguised as responsibility. The doubt cascade makes endless analysis feel virtuous, makes quick decisions seem reckless. Defense mechanism 3. Future fantasy. Your brain creates scenarios where just a little more information would make everything clear. This future never comes. Truth. Your situation isn't uniquely complex. Successful people face the same uncertainties. They just make decisions efficiently. The doubt cascade focuses on visible risks of action, while ignoring invisible risks of inaction. But inaction risks are often far greater. Real risk isn't making wrong choices. Risk is having the same conversations with yourself 5 years from now. Risk is never making a choice at all. Nobel laureate Daniel Kahneman proved humans are loss-averse. We feel loss twice as intensely as gain. This makes us overestimate action risks and underestimate inaction risks. Here's what happens next. You'll close this video and the doubt cascade will kick in immediately. It'll tell you this was interesting, but your situation is different. It'll remind you why you should wait just a little longer. Don't let it win. This is your moment. Choose between the life you've been living and the life you could be living. Your mission. Within 48 hours, make that decision you've been avoiding. Not next week, not next month, not when you have more information. 48 hours. Don't just decide in your head. Take one concrete action. Starting a business? Register the domain. Ending a relationship? Have the conversation. Changing careers? Update your resume and apply for one job. One action, one step, one move forward. That's all it takes to break the doubt cascade spell. Every time you act despite uncertainty, you rewire your brain. You strengthen neural pathways leading to decisive action. You become someone who moves forward instead of staying stuck. But if you don't act, you reinforce the opposite pattern. You strengthen pathways leading to paralysis. You become more of who you already are, someone who thinks instead of acts. If this video helped you recognize the doubt cascade in your life, smash that like button. It tells YouTube to show this to others who need to break free from analysis paralysis. In the comments below, commit to one decision you'll make in the next 48 hours. Be specific, be bold. Let's create accountability together. Subscribe and